Capricorn, welcome to your Sunday Shuffle and another area of my house. So this is my office upstairs where I do all the technical stuff for editing, processing videos. Point is, I just decided to break away from the big desk. You know, get a little bit more intimate, a little less formal. Thought that'd be nice. They're shorter messages, why not? And in a couple months when things cool down, I'll start recording messages outside in different places around Austin, you know? All right. Yeah, but I like it. I hope you do too. What's going on, please? This week on the Sunday Shuffle, it is an open read, which is to say it has no placement or no particular focus. I will pull 5 cards for you. I will clarify them and see how they apply for you for the upcoming week or thereabouts. The point is that it's immediate upcoming energies, thoughts, feelings, actions, all that good stuff. Okay? What's going on, please, for Capricorn in the upcoming weeks? What's going on, please, for Capricorn in the upcoming weeks? What's going on, please, for Capricorn? Okay. What's going on for Capricorn, please? Ace of Pentacles, Two of Swords, Knight of Swords. You're not sure how to react to an opportunity. Could be in work. Could be something that is just advantageous in the general sense in terms of real world pentacle growth. The point is you're like Two of Swords. I don't know about that. I don't know about that, but you do need to take action towards it, or at least you feel you do. Knight of Swords. In other words, you have to make up your mind you feel sooner rather than later. Okay, what else is going on? 7 of Wands, the 6 of Pentacles. I think you're kind of in this place of, I don't want to fix what ain't broke. There's something in here that says, I don't know if I'm into this offer. I kind of like what I got going on here in terms of the 6 of Pentacles. So it could be that someone is like, hey, Capricorn, here's this offer. You want to get on it? And you're like, nah, I'm good. I see you're not taking it and kind of standing up for what you already got going on. So, and it doesn't have to be job, guys. It could be competing offers, but it could also be anything from promotion or, hey, Capricorn, you want it, like they're giving you a gift. You want to take on this new line of work, and you're like, no, because you're telling it up, and you're like, I don't like the way this is weighing in. So somebody somewhere's trying to offer you something. And that pentacle for Earth can be a very diverse thing. Somebody could be offering you love for all I know, and you're like, no, where we're at's good. I don't know. So let's start clarifying and find out what the heck this is, because I see like, I'm good with my 6 of Pentacles. You know, and that to me, that's just pre-existing energy, 6 of Pentacles, the all back and forth, right? The day-to-day energies, getting the stuff done. These are my regular duties and responsibilities. These are the things that I owe and are owed to me, the back and forth, right? And while the Ace of Pentacles might be an offer to infuse some new energy, that doesn't necessarily mean you want it or that it's good for you. Not all Ace of Pentacles are, in fact, the best offer you can receive, you know? Somebody, like say for instance, if somebody offers you a sideways promotion, in other words, it might change the job title, but it doesn't change like the level of importance or the set of responsibilities, and it's kind of like, is it worth it? You know? Or like I said, somebody's like trying to get you in on something, and you're like, I don't think that this is a great payout for me. You know, let's see. Let's take a look. Show me this Ace of Pentacles, please, for Capricorn. Show me this. It could be, hey, Capricorn, you want to get together next Tuesday? And you're like, no. I don't know. Let's take a look. Show me the Ace of Pentacles, please. You're like, no, I'm busy washing my hair. Or whatever it is Capricorn says. Ace of Pentacles for the Ace of Pentacles. What? Capricorn, Ace of Swords, the King of Cups. Man, somebody's trying to offer you something for reals. For reals. Wow. And it makes you feel good. Don't get me wrong. It's like it feels good to be considered. Somebody delivered you this Ace of Pentacles with some really strong sincerity and truth. And, you know, it could have been an offer in love. I don't know. It could just be what this person's like. Very generous. This is what I'm trying to give you. Let me make myself clear. This is what, you know, I'm trying to offer. And it's sharp, and it's to the point. There's no bare bones about it, and there was no confusion around this offer or what the intent was either. So you have a very sharp idea of what is being given to you or tried to be given to you. You don't have to accept it. and what's expected of you in return. So it's very, very clear. There's no confusion around this offer. I'm sorry, I'm trying to figure out what the hell this is because it's come up twice now. So it's fairly sizable. It's fairly sizable. Okay, let's see that Two of Swords. Why does it confuse me? Like, oh, I'm not sure about this. I'm not sure about it. Show me the Two of Swords, please, for Capricorn. Show me the Two of Swords, please. Sorry, I hope that's not too sharp. I'm not used to filming up here, so I don't have all the sound cushion in place for the surface. Show me that Two of Swords, please. Eight of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, Three of Cups. You just... Whatever this is, your apprehension is such is that you don't think it's the best of your work qualities. And if that's true, then that's true. Perhaps you think this is too far out of line of what it is you typically do or don't do. Perhaps you don't see how this particular offer will add up to your benefit. There's something here about the confusion where you don't really see how it's lending to you or your benefit, and it confuses you. Because socially, and in front of peers and other people, it looks good. But to you personally, you don't see how it's going to lend to your sense of practice, skills, or abilities. So whatever this offer is, it doesn't seem to be in line with whatever it is that you traditionally do, normally do. Perhaps someone's asking you to take on an extra role or assignment that you're unfamiliar with, but they say, we know you got the chops, Cappy, and you're like, I don't know about that. Because you seem to be incredibly confused about how it's supposed to lend to any concept of productivity as well as security. It's like, maybe somebody's presenting to you an idea, and that's what the Ace of Swords is, and you're like, I don't know how the hell that's supposed to make money. It could be that simple. You ever have one of those friends that always has like an idea every month? This is how we could make money, bro. And you're like, that's stupid. Sure. Yeah, totally. You know what I'm saying? That might be that social component. This could be that person they really think they're presenting to you a strong idea, and you're like, no, it's not. You know it's not. So there is something here about the social compatibility of it that feels good. In other words, it's like you liked being asked. It's like, thank you for thinking of me, but I don't see how this is supposed to be productive or the best use of my time, energy, and effort. You're literally telling me you're blind to this. It's one thing to be blind because you are confused about your emotions and you just shut it down. This is complete blindness. I can't see. Two of Swords, Eight of Swords. That's double I can't see. So you keep telling me I can't see how this is supposed to be beneficial. It has nothing to do with how you feel about it and getting overly confused about it. It is literally, I cannot see how this is meant to work in my favor. I mean, thank you for asking. That made me feel good. You know, it could be a good opportunity, but I don't know it's necessarily a good opportunity for me. That's kind of what the vibe is. There you are at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I know. It felt good. It did feel good to receive that. I know. And you do have the experience, but it's like you're saying, I don't think that pays off. How is that productive? Somebody asks you to get on something? We can totally be entrepreneurs, Capricorn. Just put your money in with mine. And you're like... Calm down. That they meant it, though. You know, they meant it. They might have presented you a very strong plan, and I think you were flattered that they asked you, but you're like, I don't see how that makes me money. That is so Capricorn. Show me that Knight of Swords, please. No, I think we all know people like that too. Well, I'm not doing the long ones, but I tell you, I got a story for everything, honey. Okay, off grid, off topic. I got you doing something else as well. Okay, this is one of the reasons I like open-ended stuff, is that it jumps here, can jump here, jumps about just about anywhere. Something else that you are currently taking action towards. This is also requiring a larger piece of your energy, so that might be another reason why you're not inclined towards this right now. You just can't see it being feasible at this time. That could be it as well. Perhaps this is a case of bad timing. That would explain why I see you being flattered, but you don't feel that you can take it or that it's going to be very productive. And here's why. A big chunk of your energy is currently active somewhere else. And it's action-oriented present day. Right here, right now. Knight of Swords, I see you currently taking action that's not theoretical, it's happening, of really, really, really trying to make a strong connection work. So it could be that you just do not have time for this. Or again, you don't know where you're supposed to find the time for it, productivity, like we discussed. And then meanwhile, I got something else over here running for you on the side that's pretty powerful, and it's looking time consuming. But if it's worthy of your time being consumed, then it's worthy. It's hard though. You're telling me it's hard, but that it's worth it. I'm not going to argue with that. Some things that are hard are indeed worth it. That comes down to the individual person at the end of the day to figure out that level of energy distribution and the discomfort level behind it. You have to figure out if it's worth it to you. And the Capricorn I'm looking at says it's worth it to me. So I got you making very strong action strides towards a very powerful connection with the Lovers here. And you're saying the name of the game here, Christina, okay, this is what's actually important to me right now. Knight of Swords is that I am trying to heal, show temperance or patience to a very strong connection. It's important to me. But oh my God, it's labor intensive. It's hard. It's hard. But I'm doing it. Okay, I'm doing it. I'm doing it right now as we speak. Okay. So I see, and I don't know who that Lovers is to you, but you're saying they're worth that level of activity. Okay, and if that's true for you, then that's true for you. You have to know it's worth that level of activity. In your estimation, it is. So we have some strong healing here, and it's hard. It's hard to try to work things out with this person. It is hard to try to mend things with this person, but you are showing me time and patience. It's wearing on you, okay? But that's where a big chunk of your actual spiritual energy is going towards right now. So there just may not be space for this. Okay, that's happening now. The specifics as to what that looks like, I don't know. But hopefully you two are showing patience toward each other and trying to resolve whatever differences you had that caused so much laborious activity between you two. Okay. Some of that Seven of Wands, defensive. I still see you sticking to your guns and whatever your particular Six of Pentacles is. Show me that Seven of Wands, please. Show me that Seven of Wands. Show me that Seven of Wands. Show me that Seven of Wands. Guys, did you ever think there'd come a day where I'd be making videos under 20 minutes? I didn't. Ten of Swords, the Star, Six of Wands. You're like, this is too big to fail. Yeah. And your estimation, I see that laborious activity, honey, and you're telling me this is too big to fail. Okay? So if you really truly believe that, okay, I don't want you to get hurt. Okay? I saw it back here, and it's continuing over. So this, when I'm telling you this is taking up a big chunk of your energy, that's exactly what I'm saying. So while this is nice and it's flattering, you don't seem to have the time for it, or you just don't see the value in it. This is commanding a great deal of your value. Now, if you think it's worth it, and you feel it is, and you know it is, then peace be with you. But do keep in mind, it takes two. You're showing me heavy, intense labor. I want to make sure that you are receiving equal amount of patience and healing from the other party. I know that you can assume a great deal of responsibility. That doesn't mean that you should. I'm just a little worried about that, because this is a rough week between you and somebody significant. Okay? It's been, you're like, Christina, it's been rough weeks. So what does that tell you? Be smart. So, you are still standing up for this? It's a little rough around the edges? Yeah, there's pain here, but we're still hoping and desiring for healing in this construct so that we can all feel better. You're like, it's right around the corner. I know it is. I know it. We can resolve our differences. So this is very time consuming energetically as well as in the 3D. It is not passive. It is highly, highly active. Okay. So I see you really trying to make big strides and huge repairs with somebody important. Okay. But I will grant you this. Unlike a lot of folks I see, yours is active, not passive. So that's good. In other words, you're doing something about it instead of just being like, well, they should come to me. Blah, 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 blah. You're actually showing me real engagement, okay, with something that's important to you. So if it's important to you, you back it up, you take the action. So you are. I just want to make sure that it's returned to you as well. Six of Pentacles for the Six of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, the Fool. Beautiful. Whatever this is, like I said, your workaday 3D physical environment is par for course. You want to keep that going. You don't want to ruffle that particular water. I saw that back here. Cool. You're not into it. You want to maintain the balances you currently have because you're saying that's smooth as silk, and you're not trying to mess that up. But also, in the other aside of balancing with this person, it seems like whatever is supposed to happen is taking positive effect. So I'm seeing two balances. One that's monetary, that's stable, okay? Therefore, the rejection of this, which does not seem to make sense to you. And then the emotional stability with that person who we are striving to make inroads with and repair with. It's looking like it is being returned. I was nervous about that, but it is being returned because you're telling me you're feeling pretty damn good about this. So it was rough around the edges for a while, and it will continue to be for the next several weeks, but it's looking like things will smooth out relatively soon. Okay, so that's good. That's good. See, all that rough water was worth it in your estimation. You're like, I knew it would be. So yeah, we're going to continue to open our heart towards this, and it's looking like they're going to continue to open their heart towards you, and things are going to become a lot more balanced relatively soon. So all that hard work with this person, your significant, whoever, is started to pay off. Okay. All right, Capricorn, I hope this helped you. Put it in the comments as you see fit, and I will see you for your next long message and or Sunday shuffle. You guys take care. Be well.